Dear friends, one of the most popular person in the world today is none other than Pope Francis. He is loved by the old, the young and the children. He is loved for his simplicity and his spirituality. Do you know from where does he get his inspiration? He gets his inspiration from none other than his model, Saint Francis of Assisi. Saint Francis of Assisi, a great saint, continues to inspire Pope Francis, and Pope Francis continues to live his spirituality. Thereby, he makes his spirituality relevant for the world today. To understand this relation, let me present to you a beautiful book titled From Francis of Assisi to Pope Francis, Franciscan Spirituality Today. This book has been divided in 4 distinct parts. The first part speaks about the social, cultural and historical context of St. Francis and Clare, from which they were called, and the way they responded to their call. The second part presents how St. Francis and Clare responded to their call and how they lived their calling through prayers and spiritual activities, thereby helping us to pray along with them. And the third part of the book presents the Franciscan spirituality and formation today, and tells us how we can integrate the Franciscan spirituality in formation today. And the fourth and the final part is a synthesis between St. Francis of Assisi and Pope Francis. This book has been written by Friar Arokian John OFM. He comes from the Franciscan province of St. Thomas the Apostle, India. As an author, he has written various scientific articles published in national and international journals. At the moment, he is doing his doctoral study in Mariology at Marianum, Rome. After reading this book, I can say that this book has been written very well. It's very scientific in nature, but the author has used a very simple language, easy to understand. Thus, this book is meant for both ordinary reader who wants to deepen his understanding about the spirituality of St. Francis of Assisi, and also for a scholar who wants to do his research work. Dear friends, are you all thirsting for God? Are you searching for God? If you are searching for God, meet these 2 people, St. Francis of Assisi and Pope Francis. Read this book.